A gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we have an NFC fighting store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And here we go from Chicago. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Williams with third and long. He finds a doomsday downfield. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Well, he's going to run with it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed right side. And he takes this hit. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romadudes touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script the first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Takes velocity in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Penix here from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They'll run the draw with Robinson. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And it sets up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's a gain of 3, and they are just a yard shy. 4th down upcoming. Ryan Wright on the punt. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Falcons getting close, and they take it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. Third down coming. Here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Taken in near the 46. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Throwing from the pistol, Penix gets this one to London. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. He lets a heater go deep. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. One play action. Williams. Chased out to his right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On play action, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
There's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. He gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we can see them go for? Let's find out.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Oh, wow, Brock, a 4th straight carry. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Kyle Pitts! And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They give it to him again. That Back-to-back runs, and yet again he gets the same result, partner. Can't make it off the line. 4th and 10 coming up. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with it on 4th and 10. As he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And going play fake with Penix. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 26, and the Falcons will have a 1st. An option give to Robinson. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Mustang 19, Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Penix on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
70, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go!
And again, it's Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Jones. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He'll throw it. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game at 21. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Samuel now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for the tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Mooney will go in motion left. Second and 10 now. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield in the big play finds.
And he'll get it up to the 44. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Falcons first down.
Another carry for Robinson. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Robinson again here on second. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll run here following the penalty. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Viking 18, 60 Bison, 60 Panther, 19 Lions.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On second and 10, it's Penix. He's Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for him. It goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
To throw is Williams. On target to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Williams again. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. to throw. Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30. Shotgun snap, we give to Robinson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Penix working from the gun. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball. Serious.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Well, this offense has got a chance to do so.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And his first down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. From the shotgun, Penix. One's cut along the left sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. First throw for the backup now. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third and 1. Here's Jones. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. All lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now a give on the counter. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Staying with Robinson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
42. Bears 28.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
2nd down.
Trying again, following the set. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, all I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite